Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I want to talk to you about the latest batch of news for STO, but the first thing I need to talk to you about are these changes that went live earlier today for the player exchange and the energy credit and lithium currencies in the game. So I talked about these in my past video going over the future of STO, where they talked about these on 10 forward, but these have now rolled out as of a couple hours ago. And the dilithium side of things works perfectly fine. All of those safeguards seem to be working. But on the energy credit side, and specifically the player exchange, there are certainly some issues after the patch, and I want to go through and address them. The first one that I really need to address is this claim that has been going around on a couple different communities in the game that you're not getting energy credits when you sell an item. So I want to dive right in and see if that is true or not. If it is true, you're going to want to log in right away to delist all of your items. But if it's incorrect, then you should be perfectly fine. So let's dive right into that testing. Okay, so I went in and I did some testing just a little bit ago. And what I did is I bought a bunch of these cheap normal Q R&D packs off of the exchange, and I put them all up for 1,000 DC per. And I went into the trading channel, asked people to go through and buy them, and as that happened, I saw the energy credits shown on my exchange window and also on my inventory window. I did actually see that number slowly go up as people were buying them. And you can see there that the number, is slowly going up as people were buying those listings. The thing is, and I think where the panic was coming from, is that traditionally, when you would sell something on the exchange, you would see the EC pop up, usually above your chat window. It would say, you have received X amount of EC. And you would also see it in your system chat here. It would tell you that, you just got EC. And that isn't happening after this change, and I think that's where the panic is coming from. But as you can see, as I go back here, if you watch the energy credit counter, it is actually going up as I have items sell. And every last one of these items that I had posted sold, and I did actually get the EC for it. So everything from my point of view appears to be working just like it did before the patch, with the exception you just don't have that chat notification about the sales. You're still getting the actual like exchange mails, but the EC isn't attached to them like it was supposed to be. It's still being directly deposited to your character. And what that means is that it is possible for you to go over the 2 billion EC cap still. So you need to approach the exchange the exact same way that you would have prior to this patch rolling out. You don't want to go out and post, a bunch of ships up for 1 billion EC each on the same character. You want to make sure that you are not going to be putting yourself in a position where you could go over that 2 billion cap. Cryptic is aware of the issue. They put this out as I've been working on the video. They've stated that they are aware of the issues. They are looking into solutions, but it will probably require another patch and maintenance to go through and actually make everything roll out like it was supposed to. And they stated that the exchange is working the same way as it did before. So if you sell something, the EC is going to be directly deposited to you, as I just said. Now, going back to the patch notes here, people have tested the lithium side of this also, and that appears to be working exactly as they intended. That will prevent you from going over the 10 million cap. So the dilithium safeguards appear to actually be working. It's just the energy credit side of things that are still having some issues. And both PC and console got that patch today with the exchange changes and the safeguards. I don't know if the situation is the exact same over on console. I'm certain some of you will let me know. But console did have a couple other fixes go live also. They resolved an issue with the French twist hairstyle that caused captains wearing that hairstyle to no longer have their heads rendered. So they talked about this on the recent 10 forward, and this was because the logical name for this hairstyle started with French, So to the game, it thought it was for the French version of the game, the French language version, and it only showed on the French language version of the game or something like that. So they have now fixed that issue. So if you want to use that hairstyle, you should be good. They resolved an issue with the legendary Akira, where if you claimed it under level 20, it would not give you all the consoles off of it. They resolved an issue in which the legendary Akira trait could be or was passively active once you had leveled it up. It was just active regardless of whether or not it was slotted. That has been fixed. They resolved an issue with the Hydra console in which it had some interactions in which it would spawn too many lances, much more than it was supposed to. I think that interaction was with the Herc pets. I could be wrong, but people were getting crazy numbers out of the Hydra console in some situations. And if you have the Alita or the Legendary Akira, you will now have access to the Type 7A Starfleet material on the Akira line of ships. And for those of you on console, you guys have a bonus still event running from today through May 1st. So go through and take advantage of that if you're interested. And for both PC and console, we're both going to have some Red Alert events starting up here soon. If you're on console, the Red Alert events will be starting on May 2nd, running through May 16th. So 2-week-long Red Alert there. And for those of us on PC, the Red Alert event will be starting on May 2nd and ending on May 9th. So those are always easy to do. Again, Tholian Red Alert or Borg Red Alert are the easiest to go through and get done if you're looking to get through that quickly. Moving over to some PC news here, we have a Phoenix prize pack event starting up today that will be running until May 4th. So with this Phoenix event, you'll be able to claim one free pack a day from Grim on Drozana or Ona on Deep Space Nine. So remember to claim your free pack each day. And if you have any ultra rare, very rare, or rare tokens that you don't want to use for traditional things in the Phoenix store, they will have the experimental ship upgrades back in there for the duration of this event. So for those of you not sure where to claim the free Phoenix pack each day, let me show you real quick. You can head over to a character on Deep Space Nine. And this NPC is directly outside of Quark's bar, so it's pretty easy to get to. You just gotta wait for the map to load. Okay. So right outside Quark's bar here. Talk to Ona, do the mission here for the Phoenix prize pack, accept, close out of the window, reopen it, and receive your prize pack. You can do that once a day for the duration of this event. And some of you may want to, save these Phoenix upgrades because next week we are going to have an item upgrade weekend. So from May 2nd through May 9th, there will be double XP on or double tech points on the upgrades here. So you'll be able to get quite a bit more out of your Phoenix upgrades. Now, again, for those of you wanting to get some experimental ship upgrade tokens, this is a great time to do so. These experimental ship upgrade tokens can be acquired for just a couple bucks per when you're going through and opening these Phoenix packs. So if you're looking to stock up on these Phoenix pack events are always great for that. And the last bit of news for today is that we have a bundle sale on PC. So this is going to be running from April 27th through May 1st. And this is 35% off all ship bundles and expansion bundles in the C store. And there's also a 50% MUD sale going on for the MUDs bundles with a return of all of the prior MUDs bundles. So for those of you that were waiting for a 35% sale to pick up the Legendary First Strike bundle, you didn't have to wait long. There's a sale up now for 35% where you can get that First Strike bundle for as cheap as it's going to get at 7,800 Zen. The 13th anniversary bundle is also at 35% off along with every other bundle here. So if you've been holding out on any of these bundles, the 13th or the First Strike are at a good price right now, and I would definitely consider picking them up if you were looking at either of those. Again, you've got just about 4 days to go through and get them at this price. If you miss this sale, don't worry, there will be another one probably sometime later next month. So the other set of sales here are for the Muds bundles, and this is the standard sale that they run for these Muds packs nowadays. So if you're curious to see which Muds packs are worth it or not, I have a Muds bundle tier list that I'll have linked down in the description below. Go check that out if you're interested. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I have resolved any worries that y'all had about the exchange issues there. And so long as you play smart and don't have a ton of things listed on the same character that would put you over 2 bill, you should be fine. Same thing as before, really. And hopefully Cryptic gets these issues resolved quickly and just gets the safeguards rolled out as soon as possible to prevent people from running into that issue anymore. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. See you guys around.